Today, we're going to have a quick look at Apple's brilliant platform for learning to code, called Swift Playgrounds. Swift is a coding language which has been developed by Apple to be quick to learn and intuitive. Thousands of apps on the App Store have been developed in Swift code, and students can begin to learn how to use it here in Swift Playgrounds. Let's dive right in and find out how the basics of Swift are introduced to students. So here we are in Swift Playgrounds. I'm on Mac here, but it's also available for iPad as well. And I'm using one of the free coding apps on here called HelloByte. I'm going to use this to take my first steps in learning how to use Swift code. As you can see, it's instantly engaging for the students, with the 3D world constantly displayed on the side of their screen, and then lessons broken down progressively in easy to navigate planners to the left, so pupils can drop back to past lessons to revise skills from last time. The pacing of the lessons is really nice, with a steady build-up of skills and concepts, each with a little bit of explanation for students to read or for their teachers to refer to. These first steps in learning to code focus on the basics of issuing commands to an on-screen character, spotting problems or bugs in the algorithm, and planning out simple functions. Students are also immediately introduced to the formal coding language, which is written here in camel case, followed by parentheses. But this is done in a simple and supportive way, and students can use the same predictive text tools that they use on all mobile devices to do this efficiently. So, back in the app, I can click and drag the world to have a good look at what I need to do, plan out my algorithm, and then get coding. There's a few helpful hints up here at the top, which I can read, and then it's time for me to type my first lines of code. As soon as I click to enter my code, I'm given some possible options down here at the bottom, either collect gem or move forward. Students are only ever given the tools that they need for the particular job that's in front of them. They're never overwhelmed by too much too soon. And just by clicking run code, I can see my progress so far, see what the problems are, and then go back and debug. If I want to feel like a real app developer, I can even use the keyboard just to type in the functions followed by parentheses, or I can just use predictive text to type in the first couple of characters and then press enter once it's highlighted at the bottom. This makes it really quick and very easy for all students of all abilities. Let's run this code and see if I've been successful. There we go, I've achieved my goal and I'm ready to move on to the next lesson, which is all about adding different commands, not just moving forward and collecting gems. You'll see as you move through the different lessons that it gradually adds in different commands and different functions and different abilities for the on-screen avatars, all building to the point where students have different ways of solving more complex problems using their code. So let's skip forward a little bit to the next lesson, where you can see I've now got the problem of having multiple turns and also the option of toggling a switch to end the lesson. When I've finished entering my code here, I'm going to select the small timer dial in the bottom left of the 3D world. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select step through my code. And what that's going to do is it's going to very slowly go through each line of my code, showing me on the left what the code says and on the right what's happening in real time in the world. This is really good for spotting problems and bugs in your own code. And I think I've got one here. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've taken too many steps forward. So actually, I can go in straight away and edit that code. Once I'm happy with it, I know it's going to work, so I'm going to set it on its fastest setting and press run. And I've been successful. If you'd like to find out more, click subscribe and also turn on notifications so you're up to date with everything that we're doing on YouTube. And don't forget to check us out on Twitter @DLT Hartlepool for the latest and also to get in touch.